For 347 days, Michelle Reeves had been trapped underground. She kept track, marking each day on the metal wall by her bunk with tiny scratches, a secret defiance against the endless dark of sublevel 7. The 6 a.m. klaxon ripped through the dormitory, just like it always did. 40 other people groaned and stirred in their bunks, stacked 4 high to save space. Michelle swung her legs over the edge, her boots clanging on the metal floor 6 feet below. "Morning, Reeves," Dex mumbled from the next bunk. He looked paler than usual, the dark circles under his eyes like bruises. He'd been coughing a lot, tunnel lung. It gets everyone eventually. "Morning." She grabbed her coveralls, still stiff and smelling of recycled sweat. Showers were only twice a week, and today wasn't her day. The dorm was a long concrete tube lit by flickering blue-white LEDs. The air tasted of metal, mildew, and stale breath. Michelle had learned to sleep through the coughing, the quiet crying, the arguments. She learned to ignore the feeling of 40 meters of rock pressing down on her chest. She told herself this was survival. This was life now. She learned to lie to herself. She shuffled with the rest of the morning shift towards the canteen, through corridors carved straight from bedrock 40 years ago. You could still see the drill marks. In the older tunnels, you could see where people had clawed at the rock with their bare hands. Memorial plaques lined the main corridor, listing the names of those who died digging deeper, fleeing the acid snow that had scorched the surface. Michelle passed thousands of names every single day. Sometimes she wondered if a quick death in the burning snow would have been better than this slow decay in the dark. Breakfast was a tube of protein paste made from algae. It tasted like salted cardboard, but it kept you alive. That was the standard down here. Not good, not pleasant, just enough to function. She scanned the faces around her. Young, old, it was hard to tell. The tunnels aged you fast. That guy with gray hair? Probably 35. Dex was 32, but looked 50. Michelle was 28. She was 17 when her family fled underground. Her mother was trampled at the airlock. Her father died of tunnel lung a few years later. Her younger brother Michael was sent to Vault 12. She tried not to think about Vault 12. "Reeves!" A voice cut through the noise. It was Vance, a shift supervisor. "Report to surface ops." Michelle's stomach clenched. Surface ops? She'd been on the list for months, but they always said she was too valuable in the mushroom farms. Vance's expression was grim. "Suit up. They need a tech on level 1. Atmospheric processor is down. Hansen's crew went up 6 hours ago. They haven't come back." The canteen fell silent. Everyone knew what that meant. Michelle's first thought was selfish. Finally, a chance to see the surface. Shame quickly followed. Hansen's crew was probably dead. "How long overdue?" she asked. 2 hours past the emergency window. Someone behind her swore. 2 hours meant suit failure or getting caught in a storm. Either way, the acid snow doesn't give second chances. "So, you want me to go find bodies?" "I want you to fix the processor," Vance snapped. "If Hansen's crew is salvageable, bring them back. If not..." He shrugged, a casual, practiced gesture that made her angry. "We need that processor. We're on backup, and it won't last 3 days. 3 days until 40,000 people started suffocating." The math was simple and brutal. 3 lives versus 40,000. She'd dreamed of seeing the sky again, even through a visor. But not like this. "Yes, sir." Vance nodded and walked away, already on to the next crisis. That's all life was down here. Dex grabbed her arm. "Be careful. My cousin went up once, said the surface gets into your head. I'll be fine." He didn't look convinced. "Bring back Hansen if you can. His kid's only 14. Michelle pulled away. She didn't want to think about Hansen's daughter. Too many orphans in the tunnels already. The walk to surface ops was a climb, level by level, up through the guts of their underground world, to the highest level, the closest to the world that had tried to kill them all.
If you're on the edge of your seat and need to know what happens next, you can find out by hitting that subscribe button so you can see all my novel previews. The complete story is available in my novel for sale on Amazon. And while you're there, be sure to check out my other novels. They range from science fiction to adventure and historical. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next chapter.